Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel. A few days have passed, a couple days have passed. Gonna give it a shot here, making a video. I'm gonna go back to. I was gonna do some harmonica videos for Paul at something else. But first, I wanna, just because I promised it first, I'm gonna do a video on my tattoos for Eric Swanson. Um, I might not get to all of them. I don't have a whole lot, but there's stories behind each one. Um, so I'll talk about a couple of them. The very first tattoo I ever did on myself was this word "rise," and I was trying to tattoo like a symbol in my arm. It was like a symbol. I did this tattoo when I was like 13 years old. I was very depressed. I was in a very my life was not. I didn't have a good time as a 13-year-old kid, and I was always depressed. I was always had a very, very poor self-opinion, everything like that. So I tattooed the word rise in my arm. I don't know why I chose that word, but I did, to so I could look at it every day and feel a little confidence. So yeah, very meaningful tattoo, and it's just like Bic ink. I did it with a needle and thread, and I was 13 when I did this. It says rise. When I moved to Peterborough, since we're here, in 1991, my dear friend Steve McNabb, he was just a guy I met at this point. He had built uh, a prison style tattoo gun out of like a CD motor and a CD player motor and like a ink pen tube and a guitar string, and it worked really well. And he did a whole sleeve on my old friend Ian from the Diplomats. Still looks good. But yeah, he did this. I guess it's a reindeer or a moose. I think I like to think of it as a Canadian moose and a black star above it. This was a logo from friends of mine in Toronto did a magazine called Reality Now. It was like an anarchist magazine, and this was the logo from it. I really liked it, and so I wanted a tattoo of it. And it's funny, I've gotten made fun of so much for this tattoo. Like, people sing like fucking Santa Claus songs at me and shit. But it's not that at all. But yeah, done with a prison style gun. I've always liked this a lot. Um, since we're on this arm, this tattoo here, it maybe looks like it was done with a prison gun or something like that, but this is a shop tattoo. Whenever I get tattoo work done, which hasn't been for ages. This is the last thing I got in their shop, actually. Um, this is the detail. I've always wanted a harmonica tattoo. I got this. No, I got this like a decade ago. I used to. I still do, but I used to make them like crank them out when I was married and I had all the tools and stuff. And there was still cigar shops around where you could get cigar boxes easily. I would build cigar box guitars. I recorded my whole first album on Mirkwood, Midnight Call the Doctor, on cigar box guitars, and except for like one or two songs. And anyhow, I did a big sale of them. I did a silent auction at the Spill, this venue downtown, and I made quite a lot of money. I sold every single one, and the tattoo shop wanted to. Probably the best one I made. he wanted it, but he wanted to trade it for tattoos. He just said, I'll if you give me this guitar, I'll give you two like coupons for whatever you want, you know, one for your wife, one for you, and yeah, just come in and get whatever you want. So, and he was actually, I think he was a little insulted when he saw that this was all I wanted. He got his apprentice to do it. But what this is, it's a detail off a Marine Band harmonica. If you look at the cover of a Marine Band harmonica, there it is, M. Honer, just like that. And it came out exactly how I wanted it to. I was so happy with this tattoo. And Mike was just like scratching his head going, you know, you could have done so much shading in it and everything. I just wanted it like this. So, yeah, very happy. Very happy with this arm's tattoos. This arm is covered in crazy stuff. This is also a shop tattoo, this all-seeing eye. I got this when I was kind of into... I was looking at like Aleister Crowley kind of stuff, and you know, just occult stuff, and I was really into. Well, I still enjoy tarot cards. I don't use them like I used to use them, but I very much enjoy tarot cards, and just for the art aspect mainly. But so the eyelashes around this are supposed to be like representative of the 22 major cards, major arcana cards in the tarot deck. You know, he did an awful job. This is a shop tattoo, like I said, but it was also painful. It's partly my fault because I was just like going, you know, all the time. So it's a very painful spot to get a tattoo on the palm of your hand for sure. This little symbol here, it's a symbol of like spirituality, like the cavalry cross, meaning this triangle, which is representative of the earth. You know, kind of bringing spirituality down to humanity. It's like, it's very abstract to me. But yeah, anyway, a lot of Christians don't like this tattoo, but you know, I got it. It's a chapter of my life. This one here, this is one I did myself with a little, you know, little pick and poker. And this is, I made this when, shortly after my daughter was born, and I was divorced. When I left my wife's house, my daughter was just a baby, so I wasn't really around for home life for her over a couple of years. Like I saw them all the time and stuff, but you know, I really missed my kids, you know. So this is one I did. My daughter's name's Ray, so I did a little sun and a little rays of sunshine, so I can always look at it and think of Ray. I wanted to do another one on this one. I have to get someone to do it for me though, because I'm not right, or I'm not left-handed. Of one for my son, of a little beehive with bees flying all around it, because his name's Beckett, and what a Beckett is a beehive. So yeah, I've always wanted to do that, but I've never had the opportunity or whatever. And you know, I'm not sure I want to keep putting marks on my body anyway at this point. This whole mess on my arm, all this crap, and this abscess is part of it. I think weird stuff started growing out of this triangle tattoo, and I've been battling with it for over a year, trying to get it healed up. But I don't know, it's way better than it has been. That's for sure. But yeah, all this stuff, this whole sleeve, or whatever you want to call it, I did as a reaction it was like a mental snap I had. It was, I got fired from my very last job that I ever had, as a baker. And, I was, and I knew that it was going to be the last job that I had in the food service industry, which was a career I was deeply in love with, um, but had to end, just due to my body giving out in many ways. Um, anyway, I got fired from my job, and I came home and I was depressed. I felt crazy in the head. I was, you know, I think I did this after I applied for welfare. But I knew I was going to be living on welfare, which meant I was going to be like poor, until my disability claim came in, and and your first disability claim always gets rejected because that's the protocol, and then you appeal it, and it basically takes 2 years to get on disability in Canada if your case is viable. Um, and that's the soonest it'll take. So I knew I was going to be living in complete abject poverty for the next little while, and I just had a real fucking bad case of the fuckets, and if I was saner in mind at the time, I wasn't drunk, I wasn't high, I wasn't anything. I was just feeling crazy. And so I tattooed up my arm, just with weird stuff. This, like stuff like this sword isn't like, it's not me trying to say I'm a stabber man. I'm not out to stab anybody. Like most of this stuff is, based on tarot card symbolism and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into deep explanations because that would take a long time, but most of it's based on that. I kind of regret it, but then again, I don't know. It's kind of cool, but in a real hack job, it's so bad it's good. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's some of my tattoos. How far do we got? 12 minutes. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Oh, yeah. Okay, this tattoo is the first shop tattoo I ever got. It's a typewriter because I always used to write on an old Underwood typewriter just because I liked the way it felt when I was writing. And yeah, so when I got married, my wife got me a gift card for the tattoo shop. Now, when this was brand new, 12, 13 years ago, you could read the letters on the keys. Like it's all muddied up now, but he warned me of that, and I'm cool with that. But yeah, I've been a writer all my life, and I can't write on these anymore because I can't get one anymore. Or I could, but it would probably be really expensive. Where they used to be $5 at the antique shop. Yeah, so that. And I got this big old monster. This is the only color tattoo I have. I got this after I got married, and it's a heart with my wife's name in it. Tell you, it looked way better in black and white. I wish I kept it in black and white. This rose is an actual replica of the rose, like the candied rose that was put on our wedding cake that my mom got us. Um, when I showed my wife this tattoo, her response was, no, the flower on our wedding cake, there was no blue. There was no blue involved anywhere. This was like a creamy white yellow color. Anyway, Mithra's response when she saw it was, there was no blue in that flower. And she walked off. So that's what you get for getting your wife's name tattooed across your arm. Yeah. Mike warned me of that too. Anyhow, I gotta go. I got it all in under 15 minutes. All right. Be well, everybody. Stay free. God bless you all, and have a wonderful day.